Objective of Kendall's Tower test is to test the association between X and Y. So we may further be interested in testing that whether the two variables are independent to each other. That means we are not expecting any kind of association between them, or we may be interested in finding out that there is a direct relationship, or the two type of measurements are inversely related to each other. So students, I would be taking a real life example and I'll be giving you the demonstration on that how to test a particular type of hypothesis in case of that a real life example. So the problem in hand is, it was a study by Johnson in 1973. They have conducted this study to determine whether in Collegiate School of Nursing the relationships between certain variables could be identified. So for that said purpose, two variables of interest were being taken. The first one was the indexes were being calculated. The first was the extent of agreement on the responsibilities for decision making. And the second variable that they have considered was the faculty satisfaction. So ranks on the two variables of the 12 institutions that have participated in the study are shown. You are required to test at 1% level of significance that the two variables are inversely related to each other. So students, this is data we have had for all kind of schools, and the X observations as well as the Y observations are being given to us. The first thing we need to do is to arrange the X values. अब students, X values को arrange करने के साथ आप smallest से largest value तक इसको arrange करेंगे X values को, और इनके साथ आप pair up करेंगे Y values को. That means the Y values are to be arranged according to the X. So they would be taken in form of pairs. For instance, the minimum value was 1. तो उसके साथ अगर आप देखिए Y value जो इसके साथ paired थी, that was 12. So ranking जो first आपने की, that was 1,12. Similarly, if you just look into the second X value, which is larger than 1, it is 2. और इसके साथ जो Y की pairing है, that is of 9. So the second pair we have had under ranking is 2,9. Then the next observation we have had from smallest to the largest is 3, and the pair of Y with it is 1. So अगर आप देखिए जो next pair of ranking मैंने लिया है, that is 3,1. Similarly, you can arrange all the observations. For example, the last observation we have had for the 12th institution was 12, and we have Y value against that pair is 5. So 12,5 is the last pair ranking we have had. Now the next thing you need to find out is to identify the concordant pairs, sum of concordant pairs as well as discordant pairs in order to test your hypothesis. So students, पहले हमने लिया है Y pairs in natural order. Now how they are being calculated? देखिए आपके पास जो value 12 है, अगर आप इसको नोट डाउन करें, अब हम Y values को ऑब्जर्व करने जा रहे हैं. यहाँ पे वैल्यू है हमारे पास 12. अगर आप देखिए तो 12 से कोई भी वैल्यू इसके बॉटम पे कोई भी ऐसी वैल्यू नहीं है जो इससे बड़ी है, लार्जर है. सो हमने नेचुरल ऑर्डर में इसको वैल्यू असाइन की 0. अब आप नेक्स्ट वैल्यू को क्लोजली ऑब्जर्व करें, दैट इज 9. देखिए 1 इज नॉट ग्रेटर देन 9, 7 इज नॉट ग्रेटर देन 9, 3 इज नॉट ग्रेटर देन 9, बट 10 एंड 11. These are the two values that are greater than 9. So उसके बाद भी देखिए there is no value which is greater than 9. So we are going to assign two values which are greater than 9. Then the next Y value we have had under this pair is 1. अब अगर आप देखिए 1 से कितनी values larger हैं? 1, 2, then we have 3, 4, 5, then we have 6, 7, 8, and then we have 9. So there are 9 values which are greater than 1. And similarly, you can find out, for example, in case of 5, आपके पास next there is no observation which is greater than 5, तो यहाँ आपने असाइन किया इसको 0. अब इसको आप नाम दे रहे हैं concordant pairs के सम को P. अगर आप इनको सम अप करें तमाम वैल्यूज को, तो ये आपको आंसर दे रहा है 24. इसी तरह से you would move on to the next column, because here you need to calculate the reverse natural order for the Y pairs. अब Y की पेयरिंग में स्टूडेंट्स, अब ये आप, क्योंकि पहले कॉलम के केस में आपने देखा था कि किसी भी वैल्यू से जो नेक्स्ट वैल्यू है वो कितनी नंबर ऑफ वैल्यूज हैं जो उससे ग्रेटर हैं। यहाँ पे आप ऑब्जर्व करेंगे ऑर्डर इन रिवर्स नेचुरल ऑर्डर। सो यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे कि 12 से कितनी वैल्यूज हैं जो कि इससे मिनिमम है। तो पहली वैल्यू क्योंकि हमारे पास y की 12 है, तो ये देखिए 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 एंड 11 वैल्यूज आर लेस देन द 12 y वैल्यू। उसके बाद अगर आप नेक्स्ट y वैल्यू को ऑब्जर्व कीजिए, वो है 9। अब देखिए कितनी वैल्यूज 9 से छोटी हैं, 1 2 3 देन 4 5 and then 6 and then 7 and then 8. So 8 values are smaller than the 9 value. अब अगर आप 1 value को देखिए, as you can observe that 1 was the most smallest value under y. कोई भी value आपको 1 से छोटी नजर नहीं आ रही under the y pairs, so you will assign it as 0. Similarly, अगर आप 5th value जो कि last y values है, y value है, इसके नीचे अगर आप observe करें, there is no value which is being shown. So we would be assigning 0 to this value because कोई भी value 5 से आगे ऐसी नहीं है जो इससे small है. So after doing and filling the entire column of this reverse natural order y pairs, you would have to sum of this column, and this would give you a sum of discordant pairs to which you call as Q, which is equal to 41. Once you are done with that, you would have to write down all the steps of testing hypothesis. X and Y are independent. And under alternative, we need to test that tau is less than 0. Alpha is 0.01. Tau hat is to be calculated by this formula, where S is equal to P minus Q. So P is 25. Concordance pair ka sum hai. Minus Q is the sum of discordant pairs. So that gives us a negative value of 16. So tau hat is to be calculated as minus 16, which is S, divided by N. Total number of pairs we have had 12 into 12 minus 1. Divided by 2, so tau hat calculated comes out to be minus 0.24. Now, as far as the critical region is concerned, students, we need to reject H naught if tau hat is less than minus tau star, because we have 12 number of pairs, alpha was 0.01, tau hat value would be assumed, it will be taken from Kendall's correlation coefficient tau hat table. Student, iska ek small portion, I've shared it with you. So, if you just observe for n equal to 12 and for 0.10 value, we have 0.303 because it was a one-tail test. So, tau hat is minus 0.24. So, as you can observe that a calculated value is not falling in our rejection region because our minus 0.24 is greater than minus 0.303. Therefore, our H naught will be accepted and we can conclude that extent of agreement on the responsibilities for decision making and faculty satisfaction are independent of each other. That means the claim that was being made by the researchers that was not